Paige, and welcome back to another 100 Baby Challenge episode. And today we are starting off with some time-lapse footage of me making over some of the kids. So in today's episode, we have a lot of age ups, we have makeovers, we have just a ton of stuff going on. So I'm going to try my best to recap it all for you guys and give you guys all the details of everything that happened while I wasn't recording and while I was recording, but while I wasn't recording with audio. And I'm going to try to get it all very concise, but I'm not going to lie, I may forget some things and have to add them in later. But hopefully we can get this all done. So to start with, we did our makeovers for Marshall and Carl, which were pretty easy to do. There wasn't anything too difficult about them. I just did their color scheme that they seemed to have before I gave them the makeover, and yeah, I thought their makeovers turned out pretty cute. Especially Carl's. I really like his everyday look. I really like his little curls and everything. I think he looks very cute. And then directly following that, we had age ups for Daquan and Bradford. And Bradford, I think, actually aged up before Daquan, which he was the younger sibling, so that's a little bit weird, but, you know, we've got to deal with what we can deal with. So Bradford's teenage trait that went with his childhood trait of perfectionist was romantic, and then his teenage aspiration was drama llama. Daquan got dog lover to go with proper, and then his teen aspiration was goal-oriented. And pretty much right after that, I had to go and get Ivy pregnant. So I actually wasn't giving them a makeover right away. I went and got Ivy pregnant and made sure that that was all settled and stuff before I went back to age ups and makeovers. So then we went and aged up Derek and little Kelsey to being infants, and then obviously we popped into Cass to age them up the rest of the way to toddlers, because as you guys well know, I don't do the infant stage because that got added in halfway through my challenge, so I won't be doing infants of this 100 baby challenge, so we had to just go ahead and age them straight up to toddlers manually. And both of them got the trait charmer before I gave them their little makeovers, and honestly I really enjoyed giving Kelsey her toddler makeover because I went with a very pink flowery kind of color scheme, and I had a lot of fun with it. And then we went ahead and gave Derek a makeover. I loved using this bowl cut from Snowy Escape on him. It made him look so precious. Honestly, it was giving me all of the feels. But then I went ahead and gave Daquan and Bradford a makeover. And Bradford kind of had this country, westerny vibe going on. So I really went heavy-handed on the western vibe. And then I actually found that on top of Bradford having a kind of western vibe, Daquan actually had one as well, so I kind of wanted to put them in Chestnut Ridge when they aged out of the house, but I ended up not. So the next big thing on the timeline is Daquan and Bradford actually aging up to young adults and moving out. Now, the weird thing here is they didn't actually move out right when they aged up. I actually kept them in the house and didn't give them a job because I wanted them to stay at the house so that they could help us with the toddlers a little bit before I moved them out. Since Ivy was still pregnant, I knew I still had a day or two, so I actually kept them around for a little bit. Which means that they don't have jobs right now, so I will have to go back and give them jobs later. So I'll have to be popping into their household at some point to do that. Daquan got his last trait of loner, and then Bradford blew out his candles, and his last trait to go with perfectionist and romantic was green fiend. And then Daquan's lifetime aspiration was popularity. He wanted to be a joke star. And then I think Bradford, what did Bradford get? I think Bradford got the Fountain of Tomarani knowledge, which the Tomarani stuff for all the Tomarang world things I find to be a little bit odd, because the trait, which one of the kids got when they aged up, for wanting to know stuff about Tomarang, actually makes them get embarrassed from not being around the culture very often, which is honestly really, really, really scary, because if they get too embarrassed, they will die, and so it scares me every time I see that moodlet. I have them go get themselves pet topped because I get so scared of it. But then we have more age ups on the docket. So Marshall and Carl aged up pretty quickly after I gave them their makeovers into teenagers. And I didn't actually give them makeovers again because I was getting so tired at this point of having to give people makeovers that I kind of gave up. But we did get some new traits for Carl and Marshall. So Carl's secondary trait to go over with Cycle's disciple was art lover, and his teen aspiration was goal oriented, I believe. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it was goal oriented. Marshall already had the art lover trait, and he got cat lover, which I think is really cute that both of the twins had the art lover trait. I think that's super adorable. And then we had even more age ups with Kelsey and little Derek. They both aged up to 2 children, and Derek replaced his charmer trait with Child of the Islands. And then when Kelsey aged up, we actually got Child of the Islands first for her as well when I randomized it. But I thought it was a little bit weird that we were getting so many of the same traits for our twins. So I actually ended up randomizing it a couple times just to get a different trait. Which I know might be a little bit odd, but I was kind of thinking it was a little weird that we got Child of the Islands for Kelsey and Derek right in a row. It was just kind of weird. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and give you guys a quick recap. I realized that this isn't quite in time with everything happening. Obviously we had some music before I started talking, but I just wanted to pop in really fast and give you guys the update on all these things, and hopefully it wasn't too out of time with everything where you guys got spoiled quickly on some of the things that are going to be coming up in the next few seconds in the footage. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in for a quick sec and clear some things up, and now we can jump back into the gameplay. Alright, Ivy is officially ready to give birth, so we are going to send her to the hospital pretty soon. I'm going to let her rest a little bit and get her energy up though, and also I would like to get this as close to midnight as possible, so she has 3 hours until she gives birth automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this until pretty much when she's going to give birth automatically to send her to the hospital, and then we're going to send her there and hopefully keep that going for as long as possible, because I don't want her to age up. So if she's technically in labor when it switches over to Friday, then she should be fine and she won't want to age up, and it'll kind of glitch us through her losing a day, which I really don't want her to do. I need to give Marshall and Carl some makeovers because they're looking a little bit messy right now, but it's okay. I also need to give Derek and Kelsey makeovers, but they can wait a little bit because they're not going to age up as soon. But Marshall and Carl, they could really use some. Especially because some of his looks, I had to put him in his formal wear because some of his looks don't even have a visual on them because he's like glitched out from one of my accessories that doesn't work anymore. And honestly, I've really got to fix that. I don't mind Derek and Kelsey just kind of doing whatever, just because they don't really have anything to do. But Carl and Marshall, they should have actually aged up today to young adults and aged out of the house. But what happened was, this is actually kind of embarrassing. I forgot to get their skill level 3, so they got the tick to age up, but they couldn't actually go to A students. Which really isn't that bad because Ivy still has plenty of room to have triplets, and she definitely has room to at least have twins, so she'll be fine and she'll be able to get pregnant again, so it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, we definitely have to make sure they age up tomorrow when they go to school, and it'll be Kelsey and Derek's first day of school, so they'll only get to B students. So they won't age up to teens until the following Monday, so I've got to get through a whole weekend, which I can't believe it's already time for the weekend again. That kind of drives me insane a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and send Ivy downstairs, I think, to just eat up a little bit of time. She's in the last couple of minutes here, so I'm going to have to send her to the hospital. She's going to go ahead and go downstairs. And then when we get to the hospital, she'll probably go straight on back, because I think she's pretty much got to go straight back. Okay, she is going to not prepare for her next task. Her next task is giving birth, and she's kind of gotta go. Okay, so she's gonna go have the baby at the hospital. We are going to join her. I'm kind of excited actually because she's been giving birth pretty regularly. And if we get her pregnant again, which I have very much plans to, then she should be able to give birth next episode, which since we are in the final push of the 100 baby challenge, there will be more episodes coming out of it than normal. I think there's going to be a bonus episode coming out next week, so that should be pretty fun. We have to wait for the people to filter in before Ivy can come in and get sorted. But yeah, she's doing really great. Everyone here is a ghost, which kind of sucks, but yeah, she's doing really, really good, and I'm really, really excited because we're in the final push, like I said, and all she really has to do now is have the last couple of babies and not glitch through the walls like she's currently doing. But yeah, she is really going for it. And honestly, I kind of think we could get this done in June. I mean, I know I keep saying it might not happen in June, and like I'm kind of like unsure about it. And it may happen in June or it may not. But I'm pretty sure, especially if we do a bonus episode since I've been giving birth each time, I'm pretty sure we can make it, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how this giving birth goes. I mean, we've got a ghost intern doing the job right now, so I'm not exactly confident in this. Ivy doesn't look super confident. She's like, I've never given birth this late at night. I'm a little nervous. She's like, I'm not feeling the greatest. Her lip is like wobbling like she's about to start sobbing. That's so sad. And then we've got a ghost delivering our baby, which is a little weird, not gonna lie. I've never noticed that there's like a window into the next room. Like, why is there a window here? That's kind of creepy. I don't really like that. I don't really like the floor being gravel either. Oh, can I not? Oh, they can't have the babies while it's tabbed. Oops. Okay, it is a baby girl. Okay, we're gonna randomize the name 1, 2, 3 times. Oh wait, I normally do it 3 times, like through clicks, or I'm gonna click it again just in case. I'm not sure how many times I need to click. Okay, so we've got a baby girl named Ariel. That's so cute. Okay, let's see if we got twins. Oh, we did. It's a boy. So we got randomized name 1, 2, 3, 4. Titus. Okay, that's cute. And do we have triplets? Please don't be triplets, because if it's triplets, I won't be able to get her pregnant. I really don't need it to be triplets. I really, 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 really need it to not be triplets. Oh, we're good. She had twins. Okay. We need to get out of this too. And we need to go find the people. Also, I think since we have the online line for vampires, I think all of our kids have been turning out as vampires even though they're not. I think there's like a glitch with it where even though they're not vampires, I think they're turning out as them. Which is a little weird, but they were going to be occults anyway. I will try to take that off for the next time she gets
moments
pregnant.
later.
Okay, enchanting introduction. Hi, yes, I know it's midnight. Were these your parents? Alright, then we get a little first kiss going. I really need to get pregnant before it hits midnight, dude. You have no idea how important this is. I've been going through so many toddlers lately. Like, I have so many kids that are, like, not toddlers. It's been so easy to just get through them, but honestly, I need some toddlers for the weekend, or I'm gonna be so bored. Because, like, literally, the kids are so boring without toddlers. Get their needs taken care of for next episode. And speaking of, I think I will go ahead and wrap this episode up. And we will see if Ivy is pregnant next episode. Because I didn't actually expect to get her pregnant again this episode. So, we will see if Ivy gets pregnant in the next one. Because she is definitely going to try for a baby. So, we'll have to see the results of that endeavor in the next one. If you guys enjoyed, then please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!